Beck wants to know on YouTube when the live stream starts. Plot twist, it starts right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Nintendo Direct predictions and showcase and everything else that involves Nintendo announcing the new stuff they have coming out in 2019 and beyond. Welcome. My name is Brian Saviano, a.k.a. Bricks O'Brien. Can anybody tell me what music was playing and is still currently playing in the background? You will get a cookie of some kind. If you can tell me exactly what is playing, maybe a package of Oreos. Maybe not. But, it's a great game. So the Nintendo Direct I spilled my soda. The Nintendo Direct starts in a couple of minutes here, a half hour to be precise. No, 27 minutes. So Nintendo is going to be announcing all sorts of cool new stuff happening in 2019 and beyond. I'm excited, I guess. They said that there's going to be 35 minutes of content as well as announcements pertaining to Fire Emblem Three Houses. So I am not the biggest Fire Emblem fan. Correction, I am not a Fire Emblem fan. So you know what? It's going to be a time. So thank you all for joining me for this lovely Wednesday stream. Not typically a day that I stream, but today is a special day. The idea is that I will be reacting to what is happening on stream with the Nintendo Direct. You will be able to see exactly what I'm seeing as I'm seeing it. So if Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door Remastered gets announced, which that's the name of the game of the music that is currently playing, that is when you're going to see a grown man cry. You're going to see a grown man just bawl like a small child, and it will be amazing. But I doubt that'll happen. The soda is now cleaned up. So everything is all systems go. The stream looks good. Everything looks good. So my internet should be very consistent, very reliable. Fingers crossed. Knock on fake wood here, whatever this is. And it's going to be a decent time, I certainly hope. So if any of you have any impressions or reactions to what Nintendo might be announcing, definitely leave that in the chat, the comments. I want to see any suggestions, anything you might be looking forward to, anything you think is feasible for them to announce. That is going to be, a good time. So it starts at 5 o'clock. We have 25 minutes until it starts, gets rocking and rolling. It's going to be broadcasted to the entire internet. And if you don't want to watch me watch the stream, you can watch it yourself if you type in just Nintendo on Twitch, YouTube. I don't know about Facebook, but it's everywhere. Now, when I watch the Nintendo Direct, when I watch E3, I don't like talking. I don't like talking during movies. I don't like any of that. So I'm not going to be reacting like every single second and like, oh, wow, oh, what? Like, I'm not going to talk over it. I definitely want to be able to watch this myself, and I won't be paying as much attention to the chat during, and I don't want to talk over people also. So if somebody is talking about something, then, I usually will not talk over them because that's confusing for you as a viewer and kind of rude. So that's how I am. So yeah, if you want to watch it yourself and then come by afterward for a discussion, you can. But I guess I'll just go and jump in about what I think is going to happen. The pipe dream is Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door remastered or ported to the Nintendo Switch. I think it's very important for Nintendo to give people an easy way to play the games that have been out previously. And right now, other than NES, there isn't a great way to do that. I think they should add Super Nintendo games, N64, GameCube, or come out with classic versions of those, because they were in little boxes before, like the NES Classic and SNES Classic. I can only hope for an N64 Classic. That would be right in the childhood and nostalgia for me. Do I anticipate that happening? Not necessarily. I think that just makes sense business-wise for that to happen. So I can only hope that'll happen, but you never quite know. what else could happen? Fire Emblem Three Houses, I honestly don't care. I am not a Fire Emblem fan at all. I don't really... I just... The turn-based combat is one thing, and then it's another thing to have these anime characters that I don't know anything about, and, you know, it's just not my forte. So, I can't say I'm excited about that. What else could be coming out? I really have no idea. It could be, you know, a new Kirby game, or a new... I don't know. It could be whatever. Fire Emblem has been around for many, many years, going back to the GameCube, so early 2000s, and probably before that too, but I'm not really sure, honestly. But it's a game where you take turns to destroy your enemy. It's like a turn-based thing, so you move all your heroes into certain positions, and they each have different good things and bad things about them, and you want to plan out your moves accordingly. So I just haven't had an interest, and there's a lot of lore behind it. It's a really big thing. So, you know, it's I wish I was excited about it, but I'm not. I just haven't been super enthralled by the story or the circumstances or anything. Apparently, S'more is in an arcade right now, and it's overwhelming. Yeah, arcades can be very overwhelming. So, yeah, once the direct starts, I will not be looking at any comments or chat, because I don't want to just talk over people. So, just keep that in mind. It's not that I'm ignoring you, but it's I want to make sure everyone is able to watch what is going on. I usually don't stream these things like this. I like to watch it by myself, but I'm always hoping that Paper Mario is going to get an announcement or a re-release or whatever. And I'm like, man, I'd love to have that streamed and recorded just so I can have it as a memory and share it with people. So, hello, Joey. Glad to see you. You're getting out of class just in time. Just in time, Joey. It's going to be good. Nintendo Direct is apparently going to be good. So, going to just skip into the music here. Yeah, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. That is my favorite game of all time. I'm super excited for it. It actually does happen here. What I'll do... No, I'll leave it in full screen for now, because there's nothing really happening. There's nothing happening at all on the main Twitch stream I would be pulling it from. So, the only thing I heard about the new act so far was something Fire Emblem, which means I've heard nothing about the Direct. Yeah, rumblings have it that it's going to be exciting, which I guess, or it's going to be a good one. It could be anything pertaining to the rumor mill, which is Pikmin 3. Pikmin 3 is a game that came out on the Wii U. It's been on Nintendo consoles since the GameCube, and a game I don't care about also, because Pikmin is another one of those, you know, put out your resources, change up where they are, and there's a time limit on there, and it's just kind of a mellow game. Not my kind of game at all, and I gave it a shot a couple years ago, and I just wasn't anything that it just didn't grab me. So, if it came to the Nintendo Switch, I can't say I'll do a playthrough on it, or that I'll even play it myself personally, but I'm excited for people that actually are wanting it, of course. You know, any Wii U games that get ported to Switch is obviously a good thing for those who did not get a chance the first time. Yeah, Pikmin is a game that you need to really mellow out with, and it's just not my type of thing. I'm really, really hoping for something about Super Mario Maker on Switch. It's been the only thing that ties me to the Wii U to this point, and that is the kicker. I think Nintendo is actively working to make the Wii U as irrelevant as possible and unnecessary as possible. And if you look at all the games that have come out on the Wii U, there's only a couple of games that have actually been not on the Switch yet. So they ported Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. What else? Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. If they do Pikmin 3. You know, the only things that are remaining are Super Mario Maker, or that don't have a direct sequel. So Splatoon has a sequel on Switch. So there's just Super Mario Maker and Wonderful 101, but I don't think that's going to get a port. So Mario Maker makes sense, but I think they're going to do Mario Maker 2 because there's still things missing from Mario Maker that they never put into Mario Maker on the Wii U. I think they'll do a second one or a more complete version because in Mario Maker, there aren't any slopes that you can glide on or like roll down. So I think that's going to be happening, hopefully. I could really use a mellow game every once in a while. As somebody who calls himself a maniac, I need a chance to mellow out. That is why I play Pokemon, Joey. That is what Pokemon is for. So, and yes, Becca, we will play Splatoon 2 sometime, for sure. If I figure out what your name is on the Switch, I'll make sure I bookmark it, for sure. So, you know, I don't really know what to expect out of this Nintendo Direct. I don't know what the deal is. But what I do know is that they're going to announce some things. And it's going to be important for a lot of people who weren't on the Wii U bandwagon and are looking to get some new Switch stuff. So, I don't know. I don't know what else could possibly be being announced, but we'll just take it as it comes. I'm going to grab myself a tissue, maybe? Yes, I will. Hold on, give me 1 second. Make sure the sinuses are clear, you know? So yeah, currently on the Twitch stream, there are 27,000 people waiting to watch this Nintendo Direct. Shout out to Jennifer. Hello. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by. And hello, William. Good to see you again. I'm actually going to pop out the chat right here, make sure I can fully see what's going on here. Make everything super enlarged so I can see all the lovely comments you all have to say. Hello, everyone. I was kind of late on the Wii U bandwagon, Joey says. A short time before the Switch came out, so I have maybe 10 games at best. I have, like 6. And some of them were from my cousin. He was going to trade them into GameStop, and I'm like, no, I'll buy them off of you. That way you can, you know, get the same amount of money for them or more. I think I actually gave him more. Nintendo Direct is on, not now, it's going to be on in 15 minutes. So, I only have a couple Wii games. Super Mario 3D Land, that's also a game that is going to be hopefully coming out ported to the Switch, maybe. So, you don't need a Wii U. Wii U is not necessary at this point. You don't need one. You just be patient, be waiting, you know. Slowly but surely, all the good games will make their way to the Switch anyways. Hello, Noah. Thank you for tuning into the live stream over on Facebook. Good to see you. Thank you so much for watching. I have a Switch and a PlayStation 4. That's really all you need. It's really all you need. It was bad in my opinion. What was bad, William? Was Super Mario 3D Land bad? Certainly hope not. So this is how it's going to look for the live stream, by the way. You're going to see exactly what I see. And the volume is up. And I'm going to make sure the desktop audio is up. And it's going to be a good time. So, yeah. There it is. Yeah, the Wii U was... I mean, I got into it because it was the newest Nintendo console. And I wanted it. And I wanted to do videos on it way back when. But I didn't fully... I've definitely put more hours into the Switch than I have the Wii U in general. And hello, Luke. Thank you for coming by. You're very welcome, Jennifer. You know, I'd like to think my last stream was pretty good, but that's just me talking there. Cool, yeah, I'll play Splatoon 2 with you very soon, Becca, of course. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, you know what I want is a Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 port or remaster on the Switch. Get hyped. Oh man, that would be beautiful if it looked all beautiful, crystal clear, high definition. It would be beautiful. The rumor has it that Metroid Prime Trilogy is going to come to the Switch. I don't care about that either. I think Metroid Prime and Metroid Prime 4, like, I'm not really excited for it. It's just kind of whatever. I found that the platforming of the Metroid Prime games is like, it's not really my thing. I want Paper Mario on the Switch too. And no, Luke, I did not release a new schedule. I just wanted to live stream the Nintendo Direct because I've never done it before, and if something crazy happens, you get to see my reactions live. So that's mostly why I decided to live stream the Nintendo Direct today. Can I do Star Wars Battlefront 2 playthrough? Maybe. Eventually. It's on the list. There's a little bit of a backlog, but it is definitely on the list. So we have just 12 minutes here until this thing gets started. I don't know what else the rumor mill had for us. Maybe Smash Bros. Stuff, like a new, like they showcase Joker, or they showcase the gameplay for Joker and then have the release date. Probably that. I don't think that's out of the realm of possibility. So, hello, Anton. Thank you for watching the live stream over on Facebook. Hope you're having a great day over there. Joey is saying, I would get behind a Mario Galaxy remaster, 1 and 2, although I haven't played it yet and only half of 1. Mario Galaxy is one of my favorite games of all time. 2 is everything 1 did and better, but I like 1 more because of the hub world, and the worlds are just more my speed. But 2 is awesome. If they did 1 and 2 together, but yeah, that'd be cool. Yes, so I live stream on YouTube, Twitch, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and Mixer all at the same time with the help of a application called Mob Crush. So everything is all in one stream that I see everything that's going on right now. So that is why I am seeing all your comments. And if you're over on Facebook and you're like, oh, who are all these people talking? Well, I'm seeing them from YouTube. So it's all congregated into one little chat for me there. So, yeah, I'm going to call you Goey from now on. Maniac for Bricks. That'll happen. Hello, Ninja Master Gamer. Mr. coming in here promoting his channel all the time. We need to have a discussion about that too. Need to have a discussion. And I don't encourage, while you're watching me do the stream, like commenting in the chat, because I'm going to see it, but I'm not going to react to it. So I just watch stuff as it is. I don't really, you know, I don't know. I'm really weird about movies. Like, I don't like talking during movies at all. I don't like if anybody says anything during a movie, I'm just like, just watch it. And some people, some of my friends even are like, oh, is he gonna survive? It's like, just watch it. You're gonna find out. Just watch it. Stop talking and watch it. So that's how I am with things that are important for me to watch. So Mixer is a site that is developed by Microsoft that, as Luke is saying, is a Xbox streaming platform. And they have a lot of interactivity features that people can use, and it's definitely not as popular as Twitch or really YouTube, but it's a cool platform. I've wanted to get into it, but you know, Twitch is kind of where streaming is at right now, and Mixer has cool stuff though, so that's good. Feel free to disrespect that movie all you want, my presence. Yeah, there you go. E-Logger is here. Now it's a live stream with him being here. I have a question. Do you like waffles better with syrup or whipped cream? Never heard of waffles and whipped cream, so I'm going to have to say syrup. Gonna have to say syrup. And actually, you are not late to the stream. The stream starts technically in 9 minutes. 9 minutes until Nintendo announces all their new stuff. Or not all the new stuff, most of the new stuff coming in for 2019. So, could be good, could be really bad. We'll see. It could be really uneventful for me, but apparently it's one to be excited about, which I don't know what that means for me. So, Ottman and Zan are taking a school break to watch this. Well, hello. Thank you for taking a break from school to watch the Nintendo Direct with me. I appreciate it. So, it starts in just a couple minutes here. We're just talking with the chat and all the lovely people stopping by. Hello, Jill, over on Facebook. So Becca apparently had waffles with syrup and butter and a Hot Pocket. Okay. Okay, alright, you know? That's all good. So, okay. Hot Pockets are great. No, they're not great. Like, you heat up the outside, but then the inside is like magma. And it's... And like when you have the Hot Pocket on the outside, it's like there's like garlic in the actual breading of the Hot Pocket. It just makes your breath smell awful. B. Edward says, I don't prefer donuts, but when I do, I prefer them at 3:30 in the morning. Brandon, you know there's no other way to eat donuts. You know there's no other way to eat donuts, good sir. You know this, we know this. Especially on Christmas Eve, when we're able to do it that one time. But we'll do it next year. Do it next, or this year rather, this year. Have you ever had a blended frozen, okay, a blended frozen Hot Pocket? Avon Leah from Oklahoma says hello. Well, it says Monica over on Facebook. Hello. Hello. A frozen Hot Pocket in a blender. Ugh. Ugh. Ew. No, that's nasty. Nasty. And I do not have a Discord currently. No. Jill says that her son is my biggest fan. Well, tell your son I said thank you. Yeah, that sounds really nasty. Would that even blend well? Probably not. I'm going to grab myself another diet soda because I want to be wired for caffeine when Paper Mario gets announced. Oh boy! Oh boy! It's not getting announced, but if it did, I would cry. Oh, William's excited about Fire Emblem. That makes one of us. Cool. Do you think the Switch at some point will make Amiibo dysfunctional? I mean, completely abandon the Toys to Life feature? They kind of do now. They're just kind of statues and there's not a ton of function, but, you know, it's alright. I'm going to lower the, I'm going to turn off the Paper Mario music here. As much as I love Paper Mario, we need to make sure we're focused on the Nintendo Direct happening in a few minutes here. So the audio should be great on your end and mine. So if it isn't, I'll adjust it accordingly. But, you know, we'll meow it out. We will just meow it out. Hello, Wolfie. Thank you for stopping by. Erica Roxy is getting excited. Oh, boy. Hello, Carson Greg over on Facebook. Thank you for watching and tuning into the live stream. We'll see what new stuff Nintendo has to offer. Thank you for tuning in. Loved your Pikachu playthrough, says Jill. Thank you. Have you ever tried soft serve from Dairy Queen? Asks B. Edward. You're being smart. You're being smart, kid. Of course. I actually was on a journey to find DQ when I was visiting a friend of mine in Auburn, Massachusetts, and I saw a Dairy Queen container on the ground, and I'm like, oh, it must be Dairy Queen nearby. And so I go to look for it, and it says it's an Orange Julius in the Auburn Mall. And I went there, and it's not a DQ Orange Julius. It's just an Orange Julius. And I'm like, you lied to me? Why? Why? Really? Really? Anyways, I use the Shure SM7B for a microphone. William is asking what playthrough I'm doing next. I'm doing some Smash Bros, and then after that, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Eric, if you and Ezra have a dozen Dairy Queens there, I'm going to your part of the country. I'm going over there. Listen, I want a Blizzard as much as anyone else, but this needs to get cut back a little bit. The stomach's got to get cut back a little bit, so we'll see. I could see a Smash DLC becoming a topic because it showed up in the last Direct for Piranha Plant. Maybe for Joker in Persona 5. So, Oregon? Yeah, I'll go to Oregon. That's good. Be my next vacation spot. Alex is doing good. He's not in the live stream because he doesn't support anything I do. There are more Smash Bros. Videos coming. More Smash Bros. Videos coming, Luke. So keep that in mind. What Let's see. Yeah, we're just waiting. 3 minutes? Hannah says, my brother is crazy about your videos. Tell your brother I said thank you. Over on das Facebook. I really think Steve from Minecraft has a chance. He absolutely does, and that would be hype. That'd be very, very hyped. I think it's very incredibly possible. Incredibly possible. So is Waluigi. I think he's a possibility. I wanted to make a video about it specifically, but my short list would be Steve from Minecraft, Banjo-Kazooie, Waluigi. I want Paper Mario. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't know. That's my main 3 or 4 right there. Ezra got off the bus and says, hello. Hello, everyone. By the way, just so you guys know, I'm not going to be looking at the chat or reacting to the chat while I'm watching the Nintendo Direct. So if you're trying to talk to me directly, that's not going to be something I respond to. I want to watch it along with you, and it's going to be good. I'm doing okay. I'm going to be doing even better if they announce Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door coming to Nintendo Switch in sub capacity, but it's not going to happen. It's not, but I can only hope. One can only hope. So that's where the mental state is at. That's where I'm at, you know? I am going to be able to see what's happening, but I'm not going to react to it. So there we go. Dairy Queen drive-thru is what dreams are made of. Oh, man. Oh, man. Talk about a great time. Great time. Like, oh, don't get me started. We got a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. It's time to get in. Isn't it? I get a little bit bigger, but then I'll admit I'm just the same as I. If this whole thing is Fire Emblem, I'm going to be really mad. I'm going to be really mad. Huh. I hope to be excited too, man. Let's see. Ottoman is hoping for Mario Sunshine on Switch, says Monica. Absolutely. That would be hype. Absolutely hype. If they announce Paper Mario for the Switch, I'll cry. You'll see a grown man cry on the internet. A grown man cry. But it's time to get in, isn't it? Maybe. Start it. 66,000 people. The whole chat over here is like, you're late, you're late, you're late. Wow, okay. Wow. Wow, they did it. Yeah. Beautiful. I'm not dying yet. Come on. Oh, that's awesome. This looks really good. Oh. 3D land? Wow. Wow. Interesting. 2D, 3D land. Wow. Wow. All right. There we go. June. Right before E3. All right.
Hi, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. You just got your first look at the brand new sequel to Super Mario Maker, which we're of course calling Super Mario Maker 2. There will be brand new features, and many new elements are in development as we speak. So please stay tuned. Alright, next, let's cover today's Nintendo Switch headlines.
Let's go!
for the first time in 10 years. The Marvel Ultimate Alliance series returns with a new 4-player action RPG and an all-new original story. Assemble your ultimate dream team from a huge cast of Marvel superheroes, from the Guardians of the Galaxy to the Avengers, Defenders, X-Men, and more, to stop Thanos and the Black Order from unleashing cosmic chaos. You can play together in TV mode, locally on up to 4 systems, or online. And get closer to the action with a dynamic zoomed-in heroic camera. And speaking of heroic, it's time to go higher, further, faster with Marvel's ultimate cosmic protector, Captain Marvel. Wield her power against those that would do harm to the universe. As characters level up, they'll learn skills you can use on the fly. In Carol Danvers' case, literally. In addition to basic attacks and skills, each hero has an Alliance Extreme Attack, their most powerful move. Whether you join forces with friends locally or online, take teamwork to unprecedented levels as you creatively combine hero skills into synergy attacks. Your most powerful attacks can even be combined into an Ultimate Alliance Extreme Attack. The team-up possibilities will be off the charts when Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, The Black Order, launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Let me know if you can hear everything okay, by the way.
Welcome back, BoxBoy. Get ready to unload some boxes and have fun doing it. The critically acclaimed puzzle series BoxBoy is coming to Nintendo Switch for the first time. This brand new game is tightly packed with tons of content, including brand new puzzles and new features. We fit something else in too. This time, 2 players can box it up together. To restore peace on the Box Planet, you must work as a team, solve puzzles, and beat those stages. After completing the story, you can access a whole separate adventure starring Cutie, the tall one. In all, there are 270 stages to beat. That's the highest in the series to date. Use your brain boxes to think outside the box and lead our heroes to the goal. BoxBoy and BoxGirl will unload on Nintendo Switch April 26th. The Ultimate Spring Update.
Ooh. What you got? What you got? What you got?
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is about to spring forward with the version 3.0 update this spring. What are we adding, you ask? You'll just have to wait to find out. Remember, Joker is a part of Challenger Pack 1. He's secretly been preparing for battle, and his moment will finally come before the end of April. In other words, this year, springtime is the time to smash. And don't forget, new Super Smash Bros. Series amiibo figures are on the way too. There's even more to explore in Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. It's never too late for a journey through the maze-like miniature worlds of the Captain Toad Treasure Tracker game. In fact, we have 2 new announcements for the Nintendo Switch version.
DLC?
After a new update, all courses will support 2-player co-op.
Wow.
Maybe Captain Toad won't be so nervous with someone at his side. 2 heads are better than 1, and an extra set of hands goes a long way. This free update will be available later today. And some paid downloadable content is coming.
DLC.
We're adding in 18 new challenges that'll see you traveling to 5 new courses, from sunken ships to a kingdom of sweets, and achieving new objectives in existing courses. Captain Toad and Toadette must obtain the Shining Crowd in each course, all of which can be played alone or with a second player. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker's special episode will be available for purchase as soon as, well, later today, giving you early access to one of the courses. The rest of the content will launch on March 14th. If you don't have the game yet, look out for a digital bundle available on Nintendo eShop later today.
How much?
It contains the full game and gives you access to Captain Toad Treasure Tracker's special episode once it's available.
$10?
Steel yourself for old school action in an all-new Gothic castle. The side-scrolling action of yore shall rise once more in Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. And so, the young lady Miriam, host of the Alchemist's Curse,
There you go, Miriam.
her unwanted gifts to slay the demons wrought by the curse's original host, Jeeble. With these powers, she can steal the abilities of enemies, bend gravity to her will, and dart about Jeebel's castle at lightning speed. Here, the laws of reality and 2D side-scrollers don't apply. Throughout the castle, a treasure trove of side quests, deadly tasks, and small touches flesh out the campaign.
Your body is covered with weird decorations.
Beyond the main story, you can dig deep into character customization, subquests, and more. Stop the fall of man at the hands of demons, and don't be afraid to show them your dark side. Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night, emerges from the shadows this summer. The time has come to build a new world and take on the children of Hargon. On an empty island, you'll ally yourself with the mysterious Malrod and defend your world from monstrous forces. Enlist villagers to help rebuild and fight alongside you in the story mode. Or unite with 3 other builders to create your own island in local co-op or online. You'll gather materials, craft objects and tools, and reach new heights by building any structure you can imagine. Now you can dash, glide, play in first person, explore underwater, and warp all over the new retro-inspired map. If you own the previous game on the Nintendo Switch system, you can craft the legendary Builder's outfit and the Dragon Lord's throne. When Dragon Quest Builders 2 launches on Nintendo Switch July 12th. There are more Nintendo Switch headlines to come, but first, a word from Mr. Koizumi.
Well, how's it looking? Next, we have a new announcement for that classic RPG series. Please take a look.
Paper Mario? No.
There are RPGs, and then there's Dragon Quest, the series that defined the genre. And the latest entry is charging onto Nintendo Switch in full force, pairing the series' beloved style and perfectly balanced battles with the most impressive scope and elaborate story in series history. Where there is light, darkness follows. For no one does this ring truer than the Luminary, the boy that prophecy says will succeed the last hero and protect the world from a terrible land. In an odd twist of fate, the boy's royal birthright is snatched from him. On the day he becomes an adult, he finally discovers his true heritage and the powers that make him the Luminary. When he goes to the king of the largest kingdom for guidance, he is dubbed Darkspawn. So begins the perilous journey of a hunted hero and the ragtag band of adventurers who will join him on his quest to set things right. Together they'll explore the towns and terrain of the sprawling, detailed land, Erdrea. Monsters roam free of random encounters. When you engage them, choose your strategy wisely in turn-based battles. You must know when to attack, when to heal, when to use magic, and when to switch your party members' orders. As you do, you'll earn skill points which can be used to teach party members attacks, spells, and improve their abilities. You can also collect materials so you can forge weapons, armor, and accessories. Looking for an item? Then help people out in side quests. Or try your hand at the casino. Or horse racing. Erdrea is full of surprises like these, and this time, the player has the power to choose on the fly between the land's gorgeous HD vistas and the 2D 16-bit glory of old. This is also the first version of the game with fully orchestrated field and battle tunes. If you want, you can change between the original sound and the new one whenever you want.
That's cool.
And you can also experience the journey with English or Japanese audio.
That's cool. It's not that this isn't good. It's just not what I care about, you know? Not everything can be for us, or me, you know?
First-time players and veterans should also look forward to new stories. Each sees one of the main cast members stepping into the spotlight, shedding new light on hidden truths. This hero's adventure has truly leveled up. Dragon Quest XI-S, Echoes of an Elusive Age, Definitive Edition. Launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch this fall.
Get out of here!
While we just announced the addition of these new stories, there will be more new information to share in the future. Please look forward to learning more. For now, let's continue with more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Mario Odyssey 2!
A Disney Tsum game like you've never seen before. These stuffed Disney toys took the world by storm, and now they're ready for an after-hours party at the toy store in Disney.
Uh-oh.
Competitive and cooperative games that support up to 4 players. You can play online as well with players from around the world. And you can't mention Disney Tsum without talking puzzles. Connect matching Tsum to clear them and set a high score. The game also features a 2-player mode for local and online competitive matches. Disney Tsum Festival will steal our hearts in 2019. We're picking up a distress call in the Atlas star system. But this time, it's far from friendly. In fact, it's none other than Starwolf's infamous lieutenants, Andrew Oikini, Pigma Dengar, and the Great Leon. Now Peppy, Falco, and Slippy have no choice but to hunt them down, like the animals they are, in a challenging new series of missions you can only find in the spring update of StarLink Battle for Atlas. Every member of the Star Fox team has their own special pilot ability and skill tree. Plus, each pilot can take on any of the new missions and also Fox's missions from the base game. It's time for a game of seek and destroy. But don't expect Wolf to play fair. Look forward to news on the rest of the additional content, such as starship races and faction missions, so you're ready when the Star Fox team joins the StarLink Battle for Atlas update this April.
S'more, I clapped sarcastically, not at actually anything.
A heartfelt fantasy adventure crops up once again. Another season, another reason to wield weapons and spells against monsters.
Good morning. It is about to be fall.
Interact with townsfolk daily. Grow vegetables and fruits at the farm. Hook some fish. Cook up a storm. Or even raise monsters. This fantastical circle of life will keep you coming back for more in Rune Factory 4 Special, fully remastered for Nintendo Switch. Battle alongside townsfolk, and before long, you may become more than just friends.
What?
See what the heart-pounding newlywed life has in store for you, exclusively in this new version of the game. Rune Factory 4 Special will be ripe for the playing later this year. And we can finally confirm that Rune Factory 5 is in development. Look forward to more info in the future. Soon, a time will come to slay monsters and rescue lost souls, before those souls become monsters. In this action RPG from the developers of I Am Setsuna and Lost Sphere, step into a realm built upon the tenets of reincarnation. Its people lead repressed lives, forbidden to mourn the loss of life.
I have extra pillows, Joey, don't worry.
These tenets, Kagachi must travel between the living world and the beyond to rescue lost souls from
S'more is excited, so that's good.
becoming monsters. When battling these creatures, the lost souls you've rescued can manifest within you, granting you new powers. Each soul's powers are different, so you must choose the right soul for the situation at hand. In this deep, single-player campaign, there will be many battles. You will fight, and you will become stronger. Those who fall to grief are lost, and the lost don't reincarnate. The very foundations of reincarnation will begin to crumble when Oninaki launches in summer 2019.
Luke, S'more plays this, not me.
Cars, robots, and Yoshi's in a world of craft. You know what that means? Yoshi's Crafted World is almost here. This time, we'd like to put the many facets of these crafty courses on display. As Yoshi, you'll go rafting, race solar cars, and tear through the sky on a plane. Nice shot, Yoshi! Hey, that robot's pretty huge for a miniature. Even at this scale, you'll have some challenging bosses to wrangle. Using in-game coins you've racked up, you can collect crafted costumes.
Microtransactions.
If you wear one, it'll offer a bit of protection from enemies. There are more than 180 of these costumes, and some of them can be tricky to get your hands on.
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool.
Later today, we'll release a demo.
Oh, cool.
Lets you play through the first course. The Yoshi's Crafted World game will finally hatch on March 29th.
I'll be at PAX East, baby. Get hyped.
We have more Nintendo Switch headlines coming up, but first, another update from Mr. Koizumi.
About Fire Emblem.
How's it going so far? Next, we have a follow-up on the latest installment in one of our long-running series, Fire Emblem Three Houses. Please have a look.
Awesome.
Oh my. What could have brought you here?
Paper Mario. And not this.
The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
In the Fire Emblem Three Houses game, you are the hero the world needs. You start out as a mercenary traveling with a group led by your father, Geralt. After an unexpected incident reveals an unknown power hidden within, you'll travel to Garrick Mach Monastery, where you'll receive an offer to teach at the Officers' Academy. Around that same time, you alone begin to see a mysterious girl named Sothis, who appears within your mind.
Got you from now on, right?
Garrick Mach Monastery lies at the center of 3 large territories. It is the home base of the Church of Seiros, the main religion of Fodlan.
Who cares?
As well as the
Come
Knights
on.
of Seiros. Not only does the church serve to maintain order in Fodlan, its monastery also
cares?
houses the Officers' Academy. Those who train there will go on to shoulder the future of Fodlan. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses. The Black Eagles
that
is for
be on the
students
desk?
from the Adrestian Empire, including the house leader
I love
and
you,
future
Joey.
Emperor Edelgard. The Blue Lions boast Prince Dimitri of the Holy Kingdom
Oh,
of
man.
Fargus as its house leader. This house is for students from his kingdom. The Golden Deer is for students from the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, who is
People
the heir
care,
of the
I just
noble
don't care.
family that leads the alliance.
I just speak for all people.
As a professor, you will lead the students of one of these houses and instruct them. In addition to the house leaders, there are many other students.
It's like
to meet,
Hogwarts.
each with their own unique personalities and
Da
skills.
na 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 na
Which house
na
will
na.
you choose? Students are expected to travel to various lands.
The game
sometimes
Smash
with
is
the
based on,
Knights
oh
of
boy.
Seiros themselves, and gain real battle experience, including everything from defeating bandits to suppressing rebellions. These may be class assignments, but the stakes in each battle are very real. Whether your students live or die will depend on your leadership. Strategize as the battle progresses to claim victory.
One more success.
At the Officers Academy, your students will work diligently each day.
You're
so
a wizard,
learn
Harry.
A variety of
You're a
weapons.
wizard with a sword,
Master the study
Harry.
of magic.
The Monastery of Magic.
And acquire special skills such as horsemanship. You have been entrusted with their future, and it's up to you to guide each of them and help them hone their abilities. Through
When
combat
will it stop?
experience and study, you can help your students reach their full potential. Your students can also interact with each other at the Academy, and by doing so, their bonds will strengthen, and they'll be able to better support each other on the battlefield.
A wizard, Harry.
Hey, over here!
Forward, now!
3 territories. 3 houses. Your very own journey. Fire Emblem 3 Houses. will
Releasing
release
never.
On July 26th.
Then it'll be over. And we never hear about it ever again. Ooh, I'm gonna get the Steelbook edition with the calendar.
So, how does it look?
Eh.
Originally, we announced that Fire Emblem 3 Houses would release this spring, but more development time will be necessary. And so the new release date is July 26th. That means we'll have to ask you to wait a little longer, but we hope you'll look forward to the next generation of Fire Emblem all the same. Time for some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Let go.
In this next entry of this iconic series, the last player standing wins. 99 players. But only one reigns supreme. This is Tetris 99.
They did a Tetris Battle Royale.
The iconic
Are
mobile
you
game
kidding
provides
me?
with an online experience like no other.
Are you kidding me?
Nintendo
They
Switch
did a
Online offers
Tetris
Battle for Dominance
Battle
in this free
Royale.
download game. If you're attacked with garbage,
A Tetris
attack back to defeat
Battle
198 players
Royale.
and become the sole survivor. Nintendo Switch Online
Are you
members,
serious?
ready to join the fight. Tetris 99 will be available.
When
for
does it
download later
stop?
today. Look forward to battling it out in upcoming.
I
online
hate
events.
everything.
Prepare to kill, survive, or die in Dead by Daylight. Imagine this. You're alone, struck by fear, struggling to survive. And then you meet another survivor. But it's too late. The killer is upon you. Now run. Hide. Scavenge for items. Open the gates and escape with your life. Or take on the role of the killer to make the so-called survivors your next victims. Terrifying? Oh yes. Satisfying? Just you wait. With loads of maps, characters, and cosmetics to earn, you'll experience a deep progression system while you're on the hunt or being hunted. Discover the true meaning of horror when Dead by Daylight creeps up on Nintendo Switch this fall. This dog will ruin your day.
Deltarune.
Now for a message from the producer of the futuristic mech action game, Daemon X Machina.
Hello everyone, I'm Kenichiro Tsukuda, producer of Daemon X Machina, and I have some news for you. Later today, they'll be releasing a demo called Daemon X Machina Prototype Mission on Nintendo eShop for a limited time. The game is still in development, but in the demo you can battle through 4 different missions, while exploring the basic controls and customizations of your personal mech known as an arsenal. You can also experience a boss battle in the final mission, so please try it out. After playing the demo, we'd like to hear your feedback. We'll be conducting a short online survey by sending an email invite to some players who try out prototype missions. If you weren't selected for the survey, we also welcome your feedback via social media. We appreciate your feedback and hope to make this game the best it can be.
Oh, hold on. I know it's super intense.
Your account, so you can stay up to date on the latest information. Daemon X Machina should be launching this summer. With that in mind, the development team is working hard right now, so please stay tuned.
Realistic racing is headed for Nintendo Switch. Grid Autosport comes fully loaded with a mix of high-speed thrills, believable handling, and a difficulty level that scales to your skills. You'll feel like a pro racer as you master the world's fastest cars to win motorsport's most exhilarating races. From the prestigious circuit of Spa-Francorchamps to the narrow city streets of Barcelona, all DLC is included with 100 cars, 100 circuits, and some welcome additions like motion controls and custom controls. Players can race online or locally, and 2 players can race split screen on a single system. From street racing to demolition derby, when Grid Autosport speeds onto Nintendo Switch in summer 2019. Enter the Viking Age to experience Senua's journey again, or for the very first time. Created in collaboration with neuroscientists and people who experience psychosis, Hellblade pulls players deep into the mind of Senua. This broken Celtic warrior will embark on a haunting vision quest through Viking hell to fight for the soul of her dead lover. Hellblade has won multiple awards, including BAFTAs for performance, audio and artistic achievement, British Game, and Game Beyond Entertainment. Find out why when Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice releases on Nintendo Switch this spring. The Nintendo Switch lineup just keeps getting stronger. Mortal Kombat 11 proves the saga 25 years in the telling is far from over.
Brandon, you missed
All
nothing.
All custom character variations, plus new characters and returning veterans taking up the fight.
Mario Maker 2.
In a fresh new adventure, Unravel 2 sees players take control of 2 adorable Yarnies. Control both Yarnies on your own in single player, or play with a friend in local co-op for some puzzling platforming fun when Unravel 2 comes to Nintendo Switch March 22nd.
Cool.
For the first time on Nintendo Switch, experience Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered with revamped gameplay and features tailored to the system like motion aiming and touch input. Set in the American Revolution, explore one of the most iconic eras in history as you fight for freedom and independence and usher in the rise of a nation.
Oh yeah.
All the original downloadable content, plus the entire standalone game, Assassin's Creed Liberation Remastered, will be included when they launch together on May 21st.
Takes place in
Final
Boston.
Fantasy fans, better open your calendars. We're excited to announce that Final Fantasy VII will find its new home on Nintendo Switch March 26th. We can also announce that Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon Everybody will release on March 20th. We're pleased to announce that Final Fantasy IX will journey onto Nintendo Switch later today. Once a classic, always a classic. That's all for today's Nintendo Switch headlines.
How's everything looking? Well, we have a bit more to share in this Nintendo Direct. Please stay with us until the end.
Please.
Let's take a look, shall we?
Come on. Oh, mamma mia. Let it end. Let it end. Oh, please. Please. Please stop. Please. Looks like a reskin of Nier Automata. I forget who made it, but man, I don't like hack and slash. Any genre I don't like, hack and slash, that's it, man. Hyrule Warriors was bearable, but
You people are leading all of humanity straight to damnation.
Bayonetta 3, huh? Wow.
You're the terrorist here. You don't understand. My heart goes out to you too. All because of how you were born. Doomed to be used by those idiots until you die. Chained to your fate. Powerless.
Today has been most revelatory. Finally, we're ready for the final stage.
What the hell are they? Why did you make them?
I really hoped you two wouldn't get caught up in all this.
I told you, Nier Automata.
Don't go dying on me.
Yep. Platinum, yep, I knew it. I knew it. That's it.
What you just witnessed is Astral Chain, a brand new action game in development at Platinum Games. It looked like two characters were fighting together during battle, didn't it? I hope you're excited to learn more about how combat will play out in this game. Please stay tuned. And speaking of Platinum Games, I'm sure you're very curious about Bayonetta 3. Rest assured, the developers of Bayonetta 3 are hard at work, and I hope you're looking forward to learning more. Our next title will be the last announcement of the day. Please check it out.
Oh! Okay. Okay. There we go. Wow. It looks so cute! Aw, it looks so cute. Aw. That looks adorable. I'm in. I'm in. I'm in, baby. Looks like 3D Paper Mario. Good. Wow. That interesting. Wow. That looks cute. Cool.
So, what did you think? At long last, 1993's Game Boy classic, The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, will find new life on Nintendo Switch. After 26 years, it has been reborn as a new experience, and we'll have more to say in the future. Please look forward to its release. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you so much for watching.
So, I mean, nothing for me, honestly. Just Mario Maker and that Zelda game looks cute, but I mean, everything else I was not in for. So, how do we feel, everyone? How do we what's everyone feeling? You know? Nothing I felt was super, like Mario Maker 2, yeah. And then that, yeah. But I feel like everything else was just kind of whatever. You know? So I'm curious what the internet has to say. 137,000 people watching. Wow. Yeah. I wanted more just interesting games. Like, nothing caught my eye. You know? Like, Mario Maker 2, of course. That's going to be popular. It's going to be something people want, and I guess it's okay. But, you know, that's going to come out June, which is cool. So, for upcoming releases, we have Yoshi, Animal Crossing. No Animal Crossing showcased. Odd. And then Link's Awakening, which is whenever. Probably November or September. It's probably September. And then Luigi's Mansion. Yeah. So, yeah. I don't know. How do we feel? Nintendo's holding something back? Maybe.